So here we are in the Powerhouse Gym, Chiang Mai, and I'm with Matt Campbell, who is Ray's coach for the marathon. Now, firstly, Matt, a little bit about yourself for our readers. We'd love to know when you first got into running and why.
First got into running about 6 years ago. Through ill health, basically. I was about 50 pounds overweight, and I just decided to maybe start running, but didn't really kick in. My health didn't kick in until I actually did a water fast for 7 days. I started eating a lot of raw food, and that gave me the energy to do running like non-stop every day kind of thing. So that was pretty much when I first got into it.
And do you mind me asking, how old are you, Matt?
No problem, I'm 40 last year.
And how many marathons have you run?
I've done 5 to date. I'm going to be doing my 6th this year. Not New York, unfortunately. I'm doing Bangkok, but it's the same sort of time as Ray's, and hopefully maybe fit in a 7th if I sneak one in the end of December in Chiang Mai.
Well, I think I mentioned earlier, this is your first time coaching. What did you feel when Ray asked you to coach him through this?
I was pretty excited, pretty honoured. No one asked me to be a coach before, or mentor, I prefer that word. I have my own website, and I talk about raw food and running, so I'd already kind of semi-coached people. I'd also been coached myself for a couple of years, and I've read every book and tried every method you can over the last 5 years.
So how's Ray been doing over the last 8 weeks?
Fantastically well. I think he's a natural born runner. He's taken the additional mileage we've been adding on each week easily within his stride. I think he's 2 weeks ahead of schedule already. He ran a cracking race a few weeks ago, and his training runs are almost, run like professionals to the T, and I see him having no problem over the next 8 weeks.
Well, you're going to be putting Ray in his first half marathon in only 6 weeks' time.
Yeah.
What plans have you got to get him ready for that?
So far it's been pretty much building the mileage up, because that is key for anyone doing their first marathon, but this first race as well. But we're doing a little bit of speed work, and he's already got the experience and knowledge of that previous race, so there'll be a little bit more about just how to run a race smartly, so you don't run out of steam the last sort of few miles.
And so for anyone considering running a marathon, especially people for the first time, what advice could you give them?
I would suggest that they go to a running shop, get their gait analysed, basically to get suitable shoes so they don't pick up silly injuries in the first 6 months, which a lot of novice runners suffer with, myself included when I first started. But that's probably my best bit of advice. Just enjoy it. It's good fun.
Well, it certainly seems like it's transformed your life. Matt, thank you very much for talking to us. Good luck with your own marathon, and all the very best of luck coaching Ray.
Thanks, Amber. Thank you.
It's all love, calling for love. It's all love, calling for love. It's all love, calling for love. All calling, it's all love, calling for love.